Namaste, welcome everyone. My name is Kassandra and I'm going to take you through this short cool down sequence. So a cool down is a great thing to do after a workout or another form of exercise. You can also just use this practice either as a morning yoga class or an evening yoga class. We are mainly focusing on flexibility and just full body relaxation. You've probably noticed I am not alone. I have some little kittens with me here. There's another one over there. There's the mom and another kitten back there. So I foster cats from time to time. These are my little foster babies. They are 5 weeks old and they are obsessed with my yoga mat and my yoga props. So they will most likely be staying here for the duration of this video. Hopefully it all goes smoothly. No props are required. This cool down works for all experience levels, and we're going to start in Balasana, a wide-legged child's pose. So you can bring your big toes together to touch, widen your knees as much as feels good to you here, and you can walk your hands forward, keep pressing those hips back, and soften your forehead and your chest towards the ground. Really think of shrugging your shoulder blades down your back, so you have lots of space at the back of your neck. Releasing any tension from your hips and from your low back. Take 5 big breaths right here in the pose. Take one more big breath in through your nose and exhale out the mouth, letting it go. And start to just walk your hands back towards you, and you can bring your knees closer in towards one another. We're just going to stretch into our shoulders a little bit more. So the first option to make things a little simpler is to keep your toes pointed back. If you want to stretch into the bottoms of your feet and into your toes, you're going to come into a toe squat. So sitting on your heels with the toes curled under. We're going to take our eagle arms, Garuda arms, elbows bent at a 90-degree angle in front of you. Wrap your right arm under the left, binding once or binding twice, and then you can drop your chin towards your chest. Really push your forearms towards one another. Press into your palms and press your shoulders down. Breathing into your upper back. Lift your head up, inhale, open up your arms, and we'll just interlace the other way. Left arm wraps under the right, and start to drop your chin to your chest. Lift your head up, open up your arms. And let's release. We'll come back into our tabletop pose. Just cat and cow from here. Spread your fingertips wide. As you inhale, drop your belly, roll your shoulders back. Lift your gaze. Exhale, round and contract. 2 more like this. Inhale, really open up. Exhale, reverse this motion. Last one. And now the next time, let's drop the belly, but also kick and reach your right leg up to the sky. Coming into our tiger pose, you might just stay here. If you'd like to add your thigh stretch, you're going to reach back with your left hand, grabbing a hold of your ankle, and you're just kind of pushing and kicking that foot into the hand in order to lift that knee up a little higher. One more big breath. Exhale, release, cat pose, round it out. Second side, drop your belly and kick that left heel up. You can reach back with your right hand, hold onto the ankle and squeeze to lift it up. Feel that right shoulder pull back. One more breath here. And we can release, round it out, cat pose one last time. And coming back to neutral, walk your hands a little bit further past your shoulders, Adho Mukha Svanasana, our first downward facing dog. Hi, baby. Meow. From this down dog, go ahead and reach your right leg up to the sky, bend your right knee, open up your hip, squeeze it in here. And we'll step our right foot in between our palms to the top of the mat, setting ourselves up for a low lunge. So back knee comes down to the floor. In this runner's lunge, keep your fingertips on the floor, roll your shoulders back, and just melt and press your hips forward and down. So really getting into your hip flexors. You're welcome to hold as you are, or you can add a quad stretch, left hand to the floor, reach your right arm back, and start to pull that left heel in towards you. Carefully release the hold of your back foot. If you were in this twisted variation, we're all going to tuck our back toes under, lift the back knee off the mat, and start to straighten that front leg any amount. Variation of Parsvottanasana, your pyramid pose. Relax your head. Start to bend into your front knee, step it back, downward facing dog. And we'll go to the other side. Left leg up, bend your left knee, open up your hip. And we'll step it to our low lunge. Back knee to the mat. Keep your knee over the top of your ankle. Come up onto your fingertips. So letting gravity pull your hips a little bit lower. And maybe this is where you'll prefer to stay, or you can add your quad stretch. Left hand reaches back to pull your right heel in towards that glute. Hi, baby. Release the hold of that back foot. Tuck your back toes under, lift the back knee off the mat, and straighten this front leg any amount. Folding down towards that left shin and left knee. Keep pressing back into your back heel. And bend into that front leg. Our final downward facing dog. Step the foot back. Really push and try to get this mostly into your chest and into your shoulders so you can bend your knees a lot here. And then setting your knees down to the mat. Keep your hips directly over the top of your knees and walk your hands out in front of you. Coming into our puppy pose, Anahata Asana. This is mainly focusing on releasing our chest and our shoulders. You can relax your arms so that your elbows are grounded. And you might feel more comfortable with your arms extended this way, or you can press your hands together, bend your elbows, and bring your thumbs towards the back of your neck, back of your head. Let's go ahead and straighten the arms if you had your elbows bent and shift forward onto your belly. Careful, baby. Sphinx pose, opening through your heart, through your chest. Roll your shoulders back. Push into your pubic bone, into the tops of your feet, into your thighs. And we can lower down and just flip over onto your back. Draw your knees to your chest, pulling it in, maybe rocking a little side to side. You might choose to stay here. You can come into happy baby pose instead. Ananda Balasana, holding onto the big toes, stacking your ankles over your knees, and widening your thighs a little. And let's bend our knees. We'll release this pose. Coming into Shavasana, our final resting pose here. Take up some space with your arms and your legs. Close your eyes. Feel the effects of your practice. Giving yourself this opportunity to fully relax. Take 10 more breaths right here. Go ahead and deepen your breath. Wiggle fingers and toes, rolling your wrists and your ankles. We can stretch our arms up overhead, lengthening everything out. And you can roll to one side, push your hands into the floor to lift up. Come to take a seat. Closing your eyes, hands come together at heart center. And we'll close our practice with the chant of Om one time. Inhale to chant, big breath in. Om. Namaste. Thank you so very much for doing this yoga cool down with me and with the little kittens. Hopefully they weren't too distracting. If you're new to my channel, please do subscribe. I put out many classes, about 2 a week, and I already have like 600 or so on YouTube for you to choose from. I'll link to a meditation that you might want to do after this class. And that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and I'll see you soon.